Now welcome to this channel where we dey give now ogbonge update on wetin dey happen for Biafran territory and now the Islamic State dey enter inside confusion. Breaking news: AFL Energy, French oil firm in charge of Cameroon government horizontal draining in Bakassi Peninsula, has suspended operation in the region. This is coming week after pro-Biafra fighter Ďragon fighter marine bombed its vessel and the recent attack on Cameroonian fighter jet by the Black Marine, armed group said to be working for Biafran National League, a Nigerian-based separatist group. Make una listen to this update from the BLA.
Biafrans are known as a true sayer. Those who say the truth, defend the truth. Those who can never mingle truth with lies. How do we get here in the first place? You know, before a woman put to bed, before any woman put to bed, she must first conceive. She must first conceive. I'm going to give you the joining of Biafra. When that woman is being conceived, the joining of giving to birth has just begun. The first week will pass. The second week of pregnancy will pass. The third week of pregnancy will come and gone. 1 month of pregnancy will come and go. The 2 months will come and go. And within these weeks, she will be having some different experiences of change of, body, change of life, change of character and behavior, and change of body structure until 9 months, 9 good months. And then she will pass through a very serious, severe pain known as labor pain. The pain she have never ever in her life come across until she put to bed. Immediately she put to bed, believe you me, the joy of being a mother will take away all those pain. Do you really know what I'm talking about right now? Whatever pain you are passing through now, the joy of having Biafra restore will take away all those pain from us. And let's go back to the purpose of my being here. The prophecy of Fìghter fulfillment in our time. The prophecy of Fìghter, the second in command of Ojukwu, fulfilling in our time. For those of you who do not know anything about history, let me take your mind back a little. We might dwell here for 1 hour, but I want to pass sense to those who are senseless. May Chukwu Kikabiama, the God of our ancestors, grant you sense this very afternoon. It might be morning, it might be evening, it might be night, wherever you are, but in Biafra land, it is afternoon. Today is 17 December. Those who worshiping sun god are already beginning to come back, and some are still in their idolatry houses. But let's not go to there. Let's come back and discuss how we get here. Are you the issue of the journey to become a mother. Now let's talk about the journey of Biafra. I will play you one video here. I'm going to play you one video where the army general is talking garbage. I listen to the garbage. I laugh. I will also tell you why I laugh. Because some of them would think is a play. Some of them thought, in fact, some of them thought that we are playing or we were playing. And now we are beginning to become clearer and clearer to them that we are not joking. And we can never be joking. Because life and death is involved. If we play with it, they will wipe us out. So why should we joke with that thing that are threatening our existence as human? Two different ideologies in Nigeria that causes all this problem. A white man knew from the onset. They have the idea that oil and water can never mix together, no matter how turn you turn them. Go and do an experiment. Carry red oil, put inside water. Begin to turn them. Turn from now to tomorrow. Turn it for 1 year. Turn it for 100 years. And leave it. Oil will go in on different way. You go see oil floating up. And water will remain down. That is what is happening in Nigeria. The two ideology that can never, never, never be compromised in Nigeria is what will destroy Nigeria. These two ideology, there is nothing that can make these two ideology to cooperate, to function together. Do you know the ideology? A Fulani believe that there must be hierarchy, there must be a master for order to be serving. That is to say, some must be a servant for a master. That is their belief. That is their own ideology. In other words, some must be a slave. Rangadede. Now, anytime you come, somebody must be there to bow down for you. Somebody must depend on you. Somebody must see you as the master. And you must remain a master forever. Your children will come up and remain and begin your legacy of being a master. That there is a royalty family that the master remain a master forever. And then say that some born with a silver spoon. And the spoon can never become gold or bronze or even whatever. That is the ideology. And the Biafran's ideology is everybody is equal. Live and let's live. They believe even though you then take a servant, they have some period of time that servant will serve them and also become a master, qualified to take another person who cannot make it and make that person to become somebody. So they do not believe that it is only them that can become master. They believe that master can be shifted. Master can be shared. Master, can't be anybody. And it is their blood that even though you are not master, you can become master tomorrow. Nobody will stop you. Nobody will stand your way. That is the ideology of the Biafrans. Have you seen the different ideology that can never match? The other one believe that somebody must serve them forever and serve their children and their children's children. The other one believe that, no, I'm not meant for you. Were not meant to serve me forever. You were meant, even though I'm greater than you now, you can also be greater than me tomorrow. You can also become the same thing I am tomorrow. So therefore, I would not like you to fully depend on me. You depend on me for a little time, and then you become dependent. Independent. You become independent and then become something useful to yourself. That is the two ideology that the white men knew, that these two ideology can never match together. But then see forcefully collision us, forcefully match us without the concepts of my ancestors. That lead to the Civil War. And at the end of the Civil War, I don't want to go into that. Maybe one of these days I will create time to talk about the Civil War of 1967 to 1970. But at the end of that Civil War, Fìghter made comment. If you do not treat our children well, if you use the same hand you use on us, there will come a generation that will rise up again to fight till they finish. That was his last speech. And let's look into the speech made by Fìghter. If you do not treat our children well, if you use the same hand you use on us, that is to say, the maltreatment, the marginalization, the killing of Biafrans did not just start now. Our forefather, our father suffered the same fate. And they never want to change. And they can never change because of these two ideologies I just told you of. They can never change. So when you say Nigeria will change, I laugh at you because these are the two ideologies that can never compromise. Light and darkness has nothing in common. And they continue killing, continue marginalization, continue frustration. And today, we are here today. And somebody came up to talk nonsense. We are not here because Nigeria was good for us. And I used to say that somebody that doesn't love your father can never love you. So when somebody who did not love your father begin to preach love to you as a child, as a son, or as a daughter of the man he hates, run from that person because he will kill you. You do not love my father, you cannot love me. How do we get here? Let's go back. Ipob started this joining with protests, street protests, with flag, Biafran flag and banner. They did not carry stone. They did not carry stick. They did not carry glass or iron. They did not carry gun. Go back. Those of you who allow the uncircumcised Fulani to brainwash you, I'm talking to you this very day. I may not talk to you like this again because I've told you that this few weeks of December is going to be very hot. Take it or leave it. It will be very hot. And just the same way I told you that to become a mother is not an easy task. So don't expect having freedom to become an easy task. It can never be.
Now welcome back. If no be so it be work of the great BLE commanders, Biafran territory couldn't be like the north and the north central and northeast. because say na the caliphs na dey control those Hausas. They don't buy and they don't kidnap almost 250 indigenous Hausa students in Kaduna, and the government no fit do anything because say na their papa who be the founder na him dey be vice president.